All right, let's talk about these first two episodes of Ahsoka with spoilers, of course. So, if you've not seen either of these first two episodes, yeah, go watch them and then come back and watch this review I will give of the first two episodes of Ahsoka. So, yeah, let's get into it. The first two episodes I really liked. I thought they were really good, and I enjoyed them. But I'm a like a Star Wars Rebels fan and Clone Wars fan. Like I've seen both, and like Star Wars Rebel. Like this is like a continuation of Star Wars Rebels, so it kind of almost helps. Like going by the first two episodes, it helps a little bit that you like may if you've seen those if you've seen the show. But I feel like it's not like a major difference. I guess I think anybody can watch these first two episodes and still enjoy it. But that's what I wonder. I wonder like how are the people that have not seen Rebels, how are they feeling about this? Because we have characters like Sabine and Hera in here, and of course Ahsoka. And Ahsoka wasn't really in the show that much, but she was in some integral parts. So yeah, I wonder how someone who may have not seen Rebels or even Clone Wars may feel about this show. But I really like it so far. I really like the first two episodes. I think the pacing is pretty good. Like it's a slower pacing, almost like Andor. I don't think it's like as maybe like slow as Andor, but like I really loved Andor. But I feel like it's not like too fast or too slow. Like I think one of the problems I had with Mando season 3 is that it moved along too fast. You would have scenes where like there's a speech from Bo-Katan where it just went right into her speech. It went right into her speech, and there was no build up to I guess to the start of it. So yeah, that's like one of the gripes I had about Mando season 3. So yeah, this one, like the pacing is really good. It takes its time and it feels very lived in. That's what I like about it. It feels very lived in. And even the volume is used well in this show. Like I feel like I know they're using the volume a lot. And some like there's a couple scenes I could tell that like they're using the volume, but I feel like they're using it well where it just looks like they're on maybe location. I mean, it doesn't look as crisp as Andor because Andor was actually filming on location, but yeah, there's some scenes near the start of the episode with like the Ahsoka running from like the explosion. I thought, okay, that looks great. Or even Sabine with her when she's on her speeder bike when they first like show her, and she's just like going over to like the tower on Lothal. Like I thought that was a pretty good good scene right there. And I don't know, like they probably used the volume for that, but they made her feel like, yeah, you're really on Lothar or somewhere. So yeah, it really is used well. And Rosario Dawson, always I want to say always good as Ahsoka. I mean, we've only really seen her 2 times in like I guess like the before this, back in that episode in Mando season 2, and then Book of Boba Fett. And yeah, but it feels like we've seen her forever. Well, we've seen Ahsoka forever, but it feels like we've seen Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka forever, and she's good. She's really good. I like her as Ahsoka. So yeah, so I feel like there's not much to say about that, but she really plays it well for those like first 2 episodes and back of those 2 episodes back in Mando and Book of Boba Fett. And like the fights were pretty good too, right? Like they use droids for the fights. They use like these droids that like they're sending out right now, like the two villains in the episode, or it's like Balin and his apprentice, Ray Stevenson. But I feel like they're using the droids so they can cut off limbs because they don't want to cut off, like they don't want to show like limbs being cut off of regular people or creatures. That's just one tiny issue I have about droids being in the fights with Ahsoka, is that yeah, you're just showing them like getting hurt and not actual creatures or people or whatever. And there's some scenes in here that kind of felt like a video game, like when we first see Ahsoka and she gets the star map, and it's almost like a video game puzzle like you would see in Star Wars or Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to see. Like those are like things in video games, those puzzles I would take forever doing. So I'm glad to see someone do the puzzle like Ahsoka. And she got it done pretty well. Yeah, she got it done pretty quick, but it also showed her taking her time. So I thought that was pretty good too. And even like I feel like the episodes itself almost felt like a video game because they were kind of drawn out a bit. Because usually video games like the Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor, are kind of drawn out because they are a video game and they feel lived in. So I feel like it kind of felt like that in a way. But yeah, definitely liked it that it was lived in. And let's go to Natasha Liu Bordizzo as Sabine. I think she's like done a really good job as Sabine so far. Like I really like her. I like when she got cast. I didn't really know who she was. But I was like, I'm probably thinking she can pull this off, and she's pulling it off. She's really good in this role as Sabine. It just feels like they're pulling Sabine from Rebels and making her older. So I thought, yeah, she's really pulling it off really well. And then with the fight with Shin Hadi, Ray Stevenson's Baylan, Baylan's apprentice. And then, like I knew something like her getting hurt was gonna happen, but yeah, she got stabbed right in the abdomen or like the kidney area or something like that. Another person getting stabbed in the stomach and surviving. So yeah, Qui-Gon's just staying dead. So yeah, I didn't think she died at all. But yeah, lightsaber blade in the stomach, that's gotta hurt, and it's gotta hurt your confidence. It's gotta hurt your ego. So yeah, I'm about to see the hologram of Ezra she had right there, and that was something that I don't think that was from the Rebels. Like I haven't went back in a while. I might go back and watch some Rebels and Clone Wars episodes later this week. But yeah, but I don't think I remember that. I think I'm guessing he filmed it right before the battle, like last battle, and then him taking Thrawn with the space whales. So I'm guessing he filmed it right before that, and he just gave it to Sabine. So yeah, so that's interesting. That's our only look of Ezra so far. We're gonna definitely get him later. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I think as Hera is pretty good too. Yeah, she's good. She's good. I was kind of sure about her, when I saw the trailers for this show. Like I like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, but I was kind of like, okay, I don't know. But she's good. I think she's good. I think she pulls off the character well. And I remember when they first showed Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Hera in the trailer, and people were bothered by her look. They thought she could have looked better as a Twi'lek. But I think she looks pretty good. I mean, I think people are trying to put out better looks of her. Like some people did better makeup jobs on when they were cosplaying as Hera or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know what the problem is people have with Mary Elizabeth Winstead's look as Hera. Like she has dimples. Maybe that's the problem. I think because she has dimples, I guess. But yeah, I like her look as Hera, and I think she's doing a good job as Hera so far. And she's got stuff to do too. When she was going after that ship in the second episode, and then Chopper comes in, and Chopper, you see Chopper's personality, and then he attaches that tracker to that ship. So yeah, so she's got stuff to do too. I was worried she was gonna be sidelined and she might just be a hologram for these first two episodes, but she wasn't. And Ray Stevenson is Baylan Skoll, who's this I don't know what you would call him and his apprentice, but yeah, he's good at this guy. Like rest in peace, Ray Stevenson, the great Ray Stevenson, such a good actor over the course of many movies he's been in, many movies and TV shows. And yeah, he's playing this character pretty well. And they're not Sith, I guess. Like they have these orange lightsabers, and I think they're definitely gray, sort of grayish Jedi, but leaning towards the darker side. It's almost like they're mercenary Jedis or something like that. Like he says, we are no Jedi, but it's almost like they're mercenaries working for what's her name, Morgan Elsbeth. So yeah, so Morgan Elsbeth, a Night Sister. She's a Night Sister, I guess. She confirmed that. I didn't even know that, but I thought that was okay. That was interesting. I'm like, why didn't she use the magic in her fight with Ahsoka though? So yeah, I thought it's cool to see her, and then Baylan and Shin breaking Elizabeth out. I thought that was a good opening to the episode, and where he's like, we are no Jedi, and it shows that these Republic officers, yeah. Like that one guy who was confronting a Baylan. Yeah, he was kind of cocky. Like these Republic officers are getting a little bit too comfortable, I think. And they paid the price right there. So I thought, yeah, a really good opening in this episode. And yeah, as I said, all characters have something to do in here. Like Hera flying to the ship. I thought that was cool with Chopper attaching the tracker. And then Hu Yang, who's also back, voiced by David Tennant again. So I think that's pretty cool. The Hu Yang, has like has a pretty good purpose in this show. He's actually in a lot of it, and even it kind of motivates Sabine at the end of the second episode or in the second episode. So I thought that's pretty cool. So it's cool to see Hu Yang back, and even with him investigating the lightsaber, where he finds out it's Balin, a former Jedi. I thought that's pretty cool too. I was like, it really used his like him constructing lightsabers to a good purpose right there. Yo, and then we got Sabine at the mural at the end of the episode, and that same scene adapted from like the last scene of Star Wars Rebels. I thought that was pretty cool. So like yeah, in the second episode is where we ended Rebels. I thought, okay, that was pretty nice. And then Ahsoka and Sabine take off. And it's pretty crazy that like the mural is like it's pretty much how the characters looked in Rebels. So I thought, or it's exactly like it. And it's exactly like the mural we see in Rebels. So yeah, that is so cool. I think that's great that they that they did that. And at the very end of the episode, I thought we might see Thrawn. I'm glad we didn't, but they kind of almost like it almost felt like we're going to see Thrawn when we saw Elsbeth and Balin and like the Padawan. What's her name? Shinati. I keep forgetting her name, but yeah, I thought we were gonna see Thrawn. Glad we didn't, because I think we gotta keep him towards like one of the future episodes. I feel like it will come in mid-season probably, and then Ezra, of course. And I'm kind of wondering who this dude in the mask is. Like, he's like another one that is working for Elsbeth. He looks like an Inquisitor. I think, I'm guessing he's an Inquisitor, but he has like a mask gun. And I'm kind of wondering, is there a reason he has the mask gun? Is this going to be like a notable character? Like, I'm kind of thinking in the back of my mind that could this be Ezra or something? Could this be Ezra working, like, I don't know, working undercover or something like that? Like, I'm kind of wondering, because I feel like there's a reason why this Inquisitor has a mask gun, or it might just be nobody. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. I don't think it will be Ezra. It probably is a good chance it won't be, but it'd be kind of interesting if it was. But like, he was fighting Ahsoka at in the second episode on Corellia, and also they went on Corellia too, Han Solo's home planet. But I feel like Corellia is not like an interesting planet. It's just yeah, just like Han Solo got out of there, and that's where they're just building these ships, and you have people that were all still loyal to the Empire. So yeah, so we saw that. So yeah, but I like this Inquisitor looking dude. He's probably not. He's probably not Ezra. He's probably just a random dude. I don't know. But he even has a spinning lightsaber that I'm glad they're not using it to like propel themselves like in Rebels, when like we saw like the Grand Inquisitor, like they're going off like helicopters. So yeah, I'm glad that's not happening with the lightsabers. And also want to mention Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown was in this episode playing his role that he voiced in Rebels, Ryder Azadi. So that's pretty cool. I think I like when we saw that on Lothal. So yeah, Clancy Brown playing two live action Star Wars characters, because he played the devil looking dude in that like one Mando episode from season 1 with Bill Burr. So yeah, that's just one final thing I wanted to mention with Clancy Brown being there. But yeah, overall, I really like these first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. It's really good. It is the Star Wars Rebels continuation we deserve. So yeah, I really like these first 2 episodes. And what the question is, do you like these first 2 episodes? And have you seen Rebels? And tell me, if you have not seen Rebels, like, are you liking these first 2 episodes? Yeah, tell me down below, because that's what I want to know. I want to know that from people who haven't seen Rebels or even Clone Wars, if they like these first 2 episodes. So yeah, and I might do reactions to the next episodes. I'm not sure, like, because the episodes are put on at a better time where I could do reactions. I was mulling over for these first 2 episodes, but I decided not to. But I may do reactions for the next like 6 episodes to like finish out the season. So we'll see. But I kind of want to do it. But we'll see. But I also kind of want to just sit back and watch these episodes too. So yeah, thank you for watching this review, and I will see y'all next week. Rebel out.